My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is October 23, 2023. It is 11:39 p.m. So I started my list earlier today, so it was easier for me and quicker for me to sort of put the list together. These down here are tweets that I need to share with you, but I'm not in the mood for them. It has to do with Middle East and things like that. And this is for Invictus. When I have the energy, I'll do it. I don't know. I have to be in a good mood, a certain mood to do some sort of a video. So yeah, I have these. And then these two, there's a possibility I might mention them on this video, but this is what I'll be focusing on, these. Okay, so I have 22 of them, and I was looking for more so I could add, but I think I have enough. All right, so that will be for this video. All right, so from this point on, feel free to skip. This is just for record purposes, because I see my channel is growing, more subscribers. So just in case you happen to see this video as the first one, feel free to skip this part here. Okay, 3,411 subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Estimate revenue $335.51. My analytic, okay, so there's this here, $335.51. and the last 48 hours I had 4,346 views. Now 47 views. And there's a subscription, 3,411. So this is a backup channel. Apparently my main channel, PYTE, Pure YouTube Entertainment, Team Sussex, is demonetized, so I'm on this channel because it is still monetized. So there's a possibility, all right, I might create another channel because I'm seeing some stuff with this channel as well, so YouTube might come after it. And if anything, I have my Patreon. If you don't see me on YouTube at some point, I probably will be on Patreon. I don't know. Do I have my Patreon open? Where is it? No, I don't. I don't have it open. I had it open, but anyway, so that's for you know what, let me open it for you to show you. So this is my Patreon. It has the icon somewhat of all of my Sussex channels that they are here, and it's pure, I name it Pure YTE Entertainment. That's what my original channel was supposed to be, so I just carry the same name over here, Pure YTE Entertainment. All right, so feel free to go over there and check me out, and how will I say this, support me through there. And I have some videos up here, okay, videos that I don't feel like sharing on YouTube and other random videos, so you'll get all sort of stuff from me. Okay, it's not just the Sussexes, just put it that way. All right, so let's go on Twitter. Where is my first tweet? This is not my first tweet. This is my first tweet. All right, I'm easing into some very serious conversation, and then with some laughter at the end. All right, the arms are arming. This is a squad. That's from the weekend. Harry was in Texas, okay, for the F1 race, so he was invited. So there he is here. Okay, we get it, Meghan. Yeah, he's been working out, and his face is glowing. Yep, look at him. He is buff, eating and exercising. Look at this. There's the squad with their silly things. Okay, you just know he be picking her up and carry her too. Oh Oh my God, the imagination on the squad is crazy. I'm sure if if they be reading our tweets, they'd be like, oh my God, these women are crazy, right? There's the loving eye. I just know he does as he was busy holding Meghan's hair while she was vomiting. Oh, okay, vomiting in the toilet after eating British calamari. There's the laugh. He's such the sweetest guy ever. He's so hot. Them biceps. I envy Duchess Meghan, the luckiest wife on earth. Would you be able to go with all the things? I don't know. I always say Harry is Meghan's baggage. Alright, she's the only one who could handle this. She's the only one who could handle this. Alright, when I say baggage for God, you know, you get what you get. God knows what you could handle. Okay, so let's see here. The glow is glowing, right? I told you all about those arms. Loving him. That's yes, we do. Alright, so there's more, but let's move on. Just trying to pick up some of the leftovers of the weekend tweets. Okay, so there's this here. On a scale of 1 to 10, how incandescent, enraged, angry, furious, incensed, inflamed, ballistic, mad, outraged, infuriated, and jealous is Harry's brother right now? All the words. I post this on my community board. Global coverage on Prince Harry Formula 1. Okay, so let's click on it. Come on. Okay, so these are all of the headlines. On my last video, I used this picture on my thumbnails and I put what's his name? What's this guy? Something Case, Simon Case on the side. Yeah, so there they are here. So every outlet seems to be talking about him. So there's this one when he was a kid. Moving forward, there they are here. Let's read some of the comments. Okay, those hardly scratched the surface. Quint needed a bigger boat, and you need more adjective to describe how hilarious, over the top, peeved he is right now. I can only imagine how jealous his current wife would be if Meghan had been there too. The greatest show on earth. The greatest show on earth. 25 at least. Their eyelashes have fallen out again. 10 plus. There's this. Who cares? I guess you do because you're here. Anyone who said who cares, and you saw, okay? You saw the tweet. Even if you didn't read the caption, you saw the image. You should have at least an idea what this tweet is about. There's this. Meghan then go so he can instruct the media to run with the she made it all about her BS. Maybe the divorce rumors might surface again. Why is Harry on his way? Blah blah blah. There's the laugh. I will say nuclear incandescent might cover it. That's pretty much sums it up. Now I got to find a F1 race to attend and have my handlers beg to get a photo with the pit crew. All this hard work got me out here smoking like a mother effers. That's the chin upside down. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Again, it's still about F1. How many F1 I have here? I have 2 more, I believe. Alright, so there's that here. Omid. Prince Harry was a VIP guest at Mercedes AMG F1 at the F1 in Austin, Texas today. The Duke was giving a tour of the paddocks and seen chatting with Josh Russell, 63. What's his... Okay, George Russell, and team CEO Toto Wolff. All right, so there's those images again. Okay, and he's got more hair. Oh, he's got more hair. Go Harry. I mean Harry. Good to see him. Meghan living their best lives. Interesting. That meant to be angle. All right, for the hair. That's what this meant. Okay, so there's this here. Oh, so there's a video. Okay, I love seeing Harry going back to Mercedes AMG F1, enjoying himself. Mercedes AMG Petronas. Okay, all right, enjoying himself and living his best life in America. So there's that 7 second. I don't think there's audio. Let's see here. Oh, there is.
Or Sky Stream. Don't know if Prince Harry's doing that or not in the Mercedes viewing gallery. You can press your red button watching Sky Q, Sky Glass, or Sky Stream. Don't know if Prince Harry's doing that or not.
Okay. I just love our prince. There's the heart. This guy just got us all thirsting because he got the swagger. Alright, so this is an ad. Oh no, the Derangers are all going to return their tap of the Range Mercedes cars now. There's the rolling eye, the one they own, and their dreams. Anyway, it's always nice to see my fave's happiness, contentment, and peace of mind look good on him and his lovely wife, Prince Harry. Okay, so there's more comment. Let's move on. Okay, I have one more regarding F1. Oh, this one I saw a few minutes ago. This just made my day. I love a good laugh early in the morning. There's the laugh. Okay, so there's comment. Can I see them? Let me see. Yes, I could. Alright, so there's the tweet she found. Oh no, the Derangers are boycotting Mercedes and went to their website to let them know these people can't even buy basic soap to wash themselves. There's the laugh. Okay, look like, oops, deranged clownery. Okay, so that's that. Now this is my last one regarding F1. I don't know if I will come across some within other tweets. Okay, so there's this here. Baby Derangers say boycott Mercedes. How dare they treat Harry like a VIP? We must boycott Mercedes. Okay, don't cry, baby. Harry and his beautiful wife Meghan are the stars of the show. LOL. Boycott Mercedes, boss, and don't forget Texas. This one, there's a laugh. Can I see that? No, I won't be able to see this. Okay, it's not a boycott when they can't afford it to begin with. Yeah, but they're driving Ford Fiesta. I mean, it's kind of funny, but at the same time, when you look at things, I've talked about this before. Anything that could get you from point A to point B, that's good enough. But if you have extra money, yes, the Lamborghini will be the one, or I don't know if you could afford a Mercedes or Lamborghini. But I know it was some sort of analogy of the difference between Meghan popularity and Ford Fiesta. Mercedes ain't for poor. Yeah, that's for sure. I know it's definitely not for me. Okay, how do you boycott something you could never afford? There's a laugh. Boycotting one of the most decorated team in F1, the only team with 2 British drivers, and one of whom who has been knighted, Sir Lewis Hamilton, who has won more races than any F1 driver and is one of the 2 drivers ever with 8 championships, is shameful for a Brit. Alright, I knew it immediately, but on a countdown, then they are predictable. This one will kill me. There's the laugh, and that's an ad. Okay, so now I'm done with F1. This one, okay, so that's not that. Okay, so I thought it was the Byline one, but the Byline one come after that. So there's this here. So the Met Police is for sale because before they said never mind, Prince Harry vindicated. Alright, so she retweeted that, and I'm gonna go into it. And I had put this on my community board for you guys. UK Home Office seemingly suggesting that it is perfectly happy for retailers to buy police protection from shoplifting. There's the link here. The same Home Office that previously argued in court against the Duke of Sussex buying police protection when visiting UK. Okay, so let's read some of the comment under Pagan Trelawney's tweet, and then I'm gonna go into this. Alright, this is not a squaddy she retweeted, it's some random other people. Okay, pure false, exactly. But of course we all know why they don't want Harry and his wife and children protected. It is in plain sight and they don't care who knows it. It's the arrogance for me. Diana was massive, yet she was still unalive, so the perpetrators are emboldened. Okay, apparently everyone but Harry can have protection. Unserious. There's an ad. Okay, when is it this case judicial review coming to an end? Okay, that's a misspell here. So, coming to an end. All in all, it's been going on for 2 years now. It initially started after Prince Harry was dangerously chased by UK paparazzi after leaving a World Child Awards event in a car with his US security detail in September 2021. You know, these things take time, and in a way, I mean, as it's not me, thank God, knock on wood, I never get to experience this. Thank God it's not me. But in a way, we could say it's taking that long as more things coming out. Okay, this is another example they probably could use in court for whatever the reason might be. later on, how the court rule on his case. Okay, I know, right? Unless you're Prince Harry, except if you are Harry Windsor. This was deliberate gaslighting by British media worldwide. Britain seems to be in a mess across the board and every which way, even in policing, which we in the US have so much work to do. Okay, I don't want them near Harry or Meghan ever. And then we're getting other things as well. Whatever, what is it? The police that regarding the WhatsApp things and all of this, more things is revealing. God is good. And one of the comment I say, God has Harry protected. That's the most important thing. So now I'm into the tweet that Pig and Trelawney retweeted. Okay, Nato Squaddy. Okay, UK Home Office seemingly suggesting that it is perfectly happy for retailers to buy police protection from shoplifting. Okay, so there's that here. Wow, abuse of power with large. Prince Harry can't buy police protection, but others can. King Charles III and his advisors have taken petty and vengeful to a new law. He left his job because the boss didn't accept his proposed changes to working conditions and wrote a book about why. The end. Alright, so what is this? Okay, let me not go into that. Okay, so you can buy police protection that you are entitled if it keep you and your melanin wife and children safe. But you can buy police protection that you are entitled to if it keeps your property safe. Quiet and whitening. Okay, so there's my comment here. So what has changed since Harry's demand to pay for it a couple of months ago? What happened? God is Harry's protection. Good people of the world will keep praying for the Sussexes. This island is evil. Alright, so that's my tweet here. So that's an ad. So let's see here. Oh, okay, so let's pause. Okay, biggest hypocrites in this world. Harry was right. They wish harm on him and his family, and the tax British media fueled it. Alright, so there's a retweet here. I'm gonna go into that because I'm gonna listen to it. So let's read this since it's on the screen. This is what happens when rules are made based on revenge and vendetta. It's so obvious what they are doing to Prince Harry, his wife and children is made up to hurt with maximum effect, and it won't be possible without the British royal family steering the hateful agenda against them. And this is the thing too. You have elected officials, pretty much their job depends on the people, right? And of course, history will remain. Well, then again, UK, oh my God, every turn that I think I see a different angle of it. But what I was gonna say is that history will tell what it is. What was done during our time right now. And at the same time, and I'm thinking the UK love to erase history, but the world is seeing it for what it is. So the salty island will stay on a bubble. And the other thing that I was thinking of is that you have well-minded people. There's Dr. Schuller, for instance, and Mr. James O'Brien. These two I'm going to remove out of this equation because they tend to speak out more effectively on what is wrong in their best perspective way. Okay? You have people, well-minded people, who just shut their mouth. Again, Dr. Schuller and James O'Brien are not in it. But some of them are on national television, or they have some sort of a platform. They shut their mouth, or they join in to help bash Harry and Meghan, making their lives an extra level or layer of, insecurity, instead of speaking the truth, or at least guide. That's the thing here. Guide the institution. Not guide. I will not say guide. But at least speak the truth. Because the institution think they know better than anybody. You can't really tell them what to do. But those who have the platform to say something that is not that should be right for the rest of the people who's listening to you to say something. But instead they either shut their mouth or they join in. And this is what's happening. People are seeing them for who they are. And the people who are elected, you know, like those who wrote the letters and sign in, those female MPs and all of that. So at least in history, that will keep to tell some people in the future that they saw what was happening was wrong and they spoke against it. All right, so let's continue. I don't know if I make sense, but that's what was going on in my mind. Okay, so there's that. Let's go into this. Did I read this? This is what happened when rules. Okay, yes, I did. All right, so let's go into that and then we'll listen to this video and I'll just read this. Okay, I will sit here and speak truth to you rather than using someone else, an unnamed, an unmanned source to feed lies or a narrative to the tabloid media that radicalizes its readers to potentially cause harm to my family, my wife, my kids, Prince Harry. Okay, I mean, he grew up in it. He saw what was happening, you know. 31, and not only he saw what was happening, he was dealing with it. Okay, so let me read this. After the video, I will be done. Okay, Waterman, thumbs up. It's wild how many trolls show up to prove Harry's point. All right, 31 seconds.
So now, trying to speak a language that perhaps they understand, I will sit here and speak truth to you with the words that come out of my mouth, rather than using someone else, an unnamed source, to feed in lies or a narrative to a tabloid media that literally radicalizes its readers to then potentially cause harm to my family, my wife, my kids.
Wow.
So now...
My goodness. Baggage for God. This is just too much. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. Now, this one, I literally just saw it. That's from Byline. The minute that I saw it, I put it on my community board. This is Byline Investigate. The link of this article will be in the description. Confession of a News of the World reporter. News of the World fixed Prince Harry's false drug test. Wow. They were against him. Okay, a former News of the World reporter revealed how an editor lied about errors in positive cocaine party swab. And the second part of our series from a News of the World whistleblower, Byline Investigates reveal how Rupert Murdoch's ex-Sunday tabloid falsely made it look like Prince Harry attended a coke-fueled polo party. Wow. The story is relevant because the Duke of Sussex is currently suing the publisher of the News of the World and the Sun for targeting him and his mom, Princess Diana. Okay, that's a mistake here. Using illegal news gathering. The next High Court hearing in his multi-million pound privacy case is likely to be next month in November, when Prince Harry's lawyer are likely to change some of the detail of his claim, known and legalized as amending his pleadings. So this is probably gonna be adding to it. Today, an ex-News of the World reporter reveals how the pressure from editors above forced her to go beyond the pale. Wow. However, unusually, this former journalist, who wants to remain anonymous, secretly fought back and began to sabotage stories in order to save her sanity, salve her conscience, and protect her moral code. Why do I feel like I read this already? Not today though. I feel like I read this a while back. In effect, she became a one-woman resistance movement at the Death Star, the name that was given to the News of the World notoriously sinister newsroom at Murdoch's Fortress Wapping London headquarters, as it was then, and the Bank of the Thames. Okay, horrible people, absolutely diabolical. Okay, the institution of monarchy only exists to abuse and harm children. It needs to be abolished if it isn't willing to reform. Okay, how does a father sleeps and wake up having his second son spare constantly lay down for slaughter? Which man worthy to be called a father or even a father figure tolerates such, and more so wines and dine with the perpetrators of such evil? Hope Harry forgives Father Charles. What? I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. There's no way. I don't know. How can this be forgiven, and how could you be next to this person thinking, who knows what he might do? This is someone you cannot turn your back against. You always have to be looking at him. Who knows what he will do to continue this? This doesn't change in an instant. This kind of behavior from a father. No. Look at what happened to his mother. Out of jealousy, because the wife was having more popularity, people like them. This doesn't change. This guy will never change. He's what, 70 something? You think he's gonna change? I don't know. There's no way. I don't know. Shameful. The damage has been done. She should pay for what she did, and so should the tabloid executive owner who allows such harmful behavior. Harry Wenger's this, Meghan crying that the media, the government, and the royal family knew exactly what they've done to this couple. They're angry. Harry and Meghan fought back where others would have run and hide, but the truth of all it will come to light. The damage and pain they put him through while in his teen years, just for selling papers and maybe to please the consort. I mean, this is pure evil. They have nothing. That's the thing here. They have absolutely nothing really concrete to keep them occupied. That's what it is. Because they have money coming in for free. Okay, it's like money growing tree for them. If they had to work hard for their money based on hourly or whatever, their mind would have been busy doing things to earn some money. But they have nothing better to do. So they create these nonsense. It becomes a game to them because they're not going through it. It's a game to them. They're not feeling it. They're not nothing. So this is what they do at their spare time, to inflict pain onto other people. And this is why sometimes I said, in order for them to understand certain things that they do to people, lately I said they have to go through it, because it seems like logic and comprehension, and to somewhat wrap your head and say, okay, this person is going through it, maybe I could have some sort of a empathy or something. But they have absolutely nothing. None of that. They grew up, they want this, they got it. I don't want this, they throw it, even if the thing is in good condition. I don't want this, they throw it away. I want this, whatever it may be, you name it, they get it. So they're not really working for anything, so they have nothing better to do. They know how to party, they know how to abuse people's children, they know how to do all of this because they're not really really work hard for their money. So this is what they do for fun. They are full baggage for God. Okay, the damage and pain they put him through while in his teen years, just for selling papers and maybe to please the consort. Again, journalists trying to save Willie's reputation, pretending to become conscious clean. Okay, sorry, but this sounds like someone getting the excuses in early. I'll wait for her court testimony if she is sincere. Yeah, that's another way of looking at it. Okay, the Nat W, I don't know what this is. Okay, seemed to specialize in fake drug stories, but later in October 2016, their star reporter Mahmoud, aka the Fake Sheikh, by then at the Sun, will find himself jailed for conspiring to pervert the course of justice. He had attempted another fake drug sting. Okay, it's unforgivable. What they did, purposely hurting him as they did his mother. Yeah, Princess Diana was the only one who was shielding and protecting him, but they took her away from him, and he had to fend for himself, and he saw the light. Thank God. Even I believe, I don't know, even in death, I think Princess Diana was protecting him, because there's no way, when you look deep inside, knowledge, try to connect the dot. How did Harry and Meghan was able to connect and find each other? It's unbelievable. It's like a mystery. Like he said, the stars were aligned. Next tweet. Okay, they suit Harry better. Everything suit Harry better. He got the swag. Okay, so let's see here. Regarding the glasses, I think that's from People, a screenshot yesterday, October 23, 2023. Prince Harry and Prince William just had a rare matching moment and sporty sunglasses. Oh my God. They're really trying to make him relevant, the other brother. But here I am, I'm talking about it. This is sad. This is sad. But I'm sharing it with you anyway because it's just sad. Sad. I don't know. They can't really put him in terms of him, meaning the other brother, William. They can't really put him on a headline for something that he done. Something significant. It's just this to connect him with his brother. Sunglasses. I can't freaking believe this. Oh my God. The Duke of Sussex shades at the Grand Prix in Austin look similar to the sunnies worn by his brother, the Prince of Wales, at Wimbledon. Oh my God. Look at Harry. More relaxed and everything. There's this here. You could read the caption regarding the F1 yesterday. Oh, this is so sad. Okay, the desperation in this article, Lord, I know. So there's me here an hour ago when I saw it. He wants, but he knows he can't. He can't connect, yet he doesn't want to improve on himself. The world will teach him a thing or two, especially on how to humble oneself. Okay, so that's an ad. Let's move on to the next one. Now we are to William and Kate. Okay, so now we're... that was a sidetrack. Okay, Prince William and Kate Middleton, quote, green with envy, end quote, over Meghan and Harry's freedom. New Idea magazine. So there's mine here. Okay, poor things. They have a choice. They could do exactly what Harry did. That's all. Alright, Harry moved on. If they're so jealous, they could do the same thing. Leave the institution away, alone, and then go pursue their dreams. I don't know, and aspiration. Okay, abolish the monarchy, then and be free. Not only, yeah, that too, that could work. They know won't last even a few weeks as they are lazy and unskilled. They can have that freedom too. Okay, they can have that freedom to give up the throne and the billions of the Duchy of Cornwall and work. That's it. Okay, the same thing all three tweets says, but in a different way. Next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Okay, so there's this here. Princess Kate was too lazy to attend the Rugby World Cup semifinal on Saturday. Okay, I just learned it was in France. For some reason whatever. For some reason I thought it was in South Africa, but I think the two team that was playing, I think, I could be wrong, I think it's South Africa and England, I think. Okay, so there's this here. Look how empty, sad eyes. There is no sparkle in them at all. It also makes sense that she could be on antidepressants. Then look at Meghan's full of sparkle. I find it also sad. Wady only has herself to blame for her fake life. Living a lie does not bring one happiness. That's true. That's her life. She does whatever. I don't know. They prefer clapping and happy, people cheer for them than their mental well-being. But she wants it. I'm not gonna be the one to add to her pain. I don't know if I'm reading this. Maybe that's probably one of the things they considered as being adding to their pain. But that's not my intention. I'm just sharing, what going on Twitter to some of you who are not on Twitter. Okay, we don't work. We don't have to work. That's the problem because they don't have to earn their money the same way as everybody else, so they have time to put pain on the people. That's the thing. Okay, they just have time to put pain on people. The Windsors serve only to continue the domination and wealth of 1% of white England. Okay, of course they didn't nickname her Duchess Doolittle for nothing. Okay, Charlene of Monaco was at the match enthusiastically supporting Africa, so that's what it was. Okay, Prince Albert was also present, even though it's actually longer to fly from Monaco, 1 hour 30 minutes, than London, 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, I don't know that. Or by train, 6 hours 21 versus 2 hours 70 minutes from London. Oh my God, somebody needs to do a deep dive analysis about how tax-funded Kate Middleton constantly gets away with her laziness. That's for the Brits to think. Okay, is this Fox eyes? Lift, I spat on left eyes. Okay, that's her problem. I don't want to look closer. That's for the detectives to find out. Next tweet. Okay, so this is... Okay, I saw this. I didn't listen to it. I just read the caption and I decided to add it on my list. Okay, gone other days when royal parasites could travel to commonwealth countries and promote their toxic monarchy and peace. People are awake and aware. Okay, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Let's see here.
Kenyans, by now we all know that the King and Queen of England specifically chose Kenya as their very first destination out of all the Commonwealth countries. 6 months after their...
I'm sorry, I was just drinking coffee and then I saw the map of the score. But anyway, let's listen. I almost spit my coffee.
coronation. Why are they coming here? You might ask. Number one, they claim they are coming to celebrate 60 years of Kenya's independence from the British colonial rule. And that to me sounds like a narcissistic husband inviting himself into his ex-wife's divorce celebration. I am making this video because my attention was specifically drawn to the third ritualistic reason as to why these two are visiting Kenya. These two are coming to pay respect at the tomb of the unknown warrior at Uhuru Gardens. In case you did not know, these tombs of the unknown warriors are graveyards that were invented specifically by the British and the French in 1920 to serve as storage facilities of spiritual honor to the British soldiers that died committing selfless acts for the British government. It is recorded that the selection of these unknown warriors was an exclusively secret event, and special guards were always assigned to watch the tombs 24/7. My main question here is...
Oh, I didn't know Kenya has that. The US has it. The Tomb of Unknown, I don't know if other countries have it, but now that I'm aware, Kenya has it. Very interesting. Okay, I just learned something here. But I have a video, I don't know, 2 videos ago, where the Netherlands king and queen went to South Africa. I don't know if Charles is looking for something similar. I don't know. He'll get what he deserves.
Why is the King and Queen of England coming to Kenya to honor the tomb of the unknown warriors when our own known Mau Mau warriors who fought for the independence of this country like Dedan Kimathi remain unhonored to date?
Okay, there's a music here. I probably will get flagged for it. Very interesting. I just learned something here. Okay, 30,000 plus. Okay, King and Queen of England visit to Kenya. So there's that here. Manifesting a repeat of William and Kate's disastrous Caribbean tour. Okay, good question. She took me all the way out with like an ex-husband inviting himself to his ex-wife divorce celebration. I know. That was kind of funny. Love this. If this TikToker's sentiment or anything like what Queen Consort and King Charles III have to expect when they visit Kenya, then those two should be in for a rude awakening, and I'm so here for it. I can't wait to see what happened. When are they gonna go? Alright, whatever's here. Okay, so that's the ad. The royal family messed up big time. Okay, abolish the monarchy. Kenya needs to make this visit unforgettable. I'm sure there are creative citizens there. Take a book out of the recent visit of Dutch warriors to South Africa. Yep, that's the thing I was just saying. The ending is everything. Continue to honor our ancestors the way their murderers are being honored in the land of ancestors. Abolish the monarchy. Okay, it's very Kenyans' duty to protest their visit and demand an apology for 1920 and the Kenyan genocide during the fight for independence. Love this. If this TikToker... Okay, that's the one I just read. Okay, so let's move on. Alright, so royal rats. There's this here. Tom Bauer stated in an interview that he hopes his book Revenge hastened the downfall of the Sussexes because they pose a real threat to the royal family. Nah, the royal family is a threat to the royal family because they're doing too many shady things, and then you helping them too. That Tom Bauer guy. The book has an express motive and numerous inaccuracies have been discovered. Alright, so what is the... Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. No, I'm not gonna spend all of my... There's me here. Okay, an hour ago. I always think of him as this guy from the Smurf. It's a long... I'm gonna leave that alone because it seems like it's a very long one. I'll put it... Let me put a star next to it for me to come back to it. Okay? That would be probably a video by itself. Okay? I have more things to share with you guys. Let's move along. This guy is a serial liar. I can't believe people like that. A grown man stand in front of a camera and just lie. Okay, so I skipped that one. Okay, the Tom Bauer thing. The number of weeks Jeremy Vine has used his platform to incite hatred and radicalize people against Meghan Markle. Okay, how many people did Jeremy Vine radicalize today with his lies about mental health and Harry and Meghan? He knows. Watch to the end. Okay, it's 27 seconds. I didn't listen to it yet, but
what he wanted to do was create so much hatred against me that someone acted by proxy. I'm absolutely certain that he knows, with 400,000 people watching those videos, that at some point someone is going to take a knife or acid to my home.
That says very plainly that you know what's happening. You know you don't want it for you. I want to know why you're so willing to accept it or to allow it to happen for others.
But what he wanted to do...
Okay, so... Okay. Was it around when he... I don't know, there was some stuff against him and... Okay, I'm lost with these clips. It's two different clips, by the way. This woman usually talk about... you know, how white people refuse to accept, you know, their own stupidity of racism and things like that, somewhat enlightening them of their own behavior. And this is Jeremy Vine, completely different. So I don't know in which context he's talking about that. Okay, unless he's talking about himself when he was going through some stuff himself. Okay, so let's see here. A reminder that today Jeremy Vine had to tell an outright lie and he's questioned because the truth that Harry and Meghan were at a mental health summit won't fit his narrative to incite hate. So was this... I'm really kind of lost because that's not his show. This looked like they're interviewing him. Okay, I'm lost a little bit. Okay, maybe when I'm editing something will strike. Okay, yes, I was right in my original recording is that that was around the time when he was going through some stuff, and I guess this interview was based on that. So he's talking about himself. People talking about him will somewhat incite people. So the reason I believe this particular interview was shared on Twitter for this particular context is that he understands the situation when it is him, but for some reason he would not wrap his head around Harry's situation. So that has nothing to do with the summit, with nothing. All right, so that was his own baggage he was talking about, his issues. It's important to have parents in the room when talking about social media's impact on youth mental health. That's why Archwell Foundation and I came together on World Mental Health Day to hear from parents about their experiences and discuss a path toward a safe online world. Okay, it was scary. It's why Sussex Prairie Warriors came to be, because once that was the only weapon we had, our prayers for Harry and Meghan, especially Meghan. Okay, no weapons forged against you will prevail. Amen. So okay, this is an ad and I'm done with this. So I think this interview here, it's when he was going through some stuff. There were not too long ago, could be the most 2 or 3 months ago, he was going through some stuff. Maybe that was in the and around that time, and then he's talking about it. So he doesn't want the things that was happening to him, which is even worse on Meghan and Harry, So he was talking about his experience. All right, so let's move on. This is my humble opinion, but I don't know where that clip come from. Next tweet. That's the only thing I could say about that. Next tweet. Her rent is due. Poor thing, her. Her rent is due and Christmas is around the corner because she is back on slandering Harry and Meghan's shameful, hateful hire. They all are baggage for God. Moving forward, I will no longer do any discussion on TV with regard to Harry and Meghan's unless Charles is not the dad. They split up. William tells Harry, kiss me. Okay, so there's the word here. I'm bored of it. There's that. Good Morning Britain was my final one. I don't know. So this is her here. Okay, the level of misinformation and lying by, that's her again here, to paint Prince William and Kate as climate change angels is disgusting. The bootlicking of them to incite hate on Harry and Meghan is sinister. She even looked like she knows she's lying. My goodness, this is for money or is just Meghan envy? This is crazy. Do those people have real job? There's that. Toxic. She's toxic. All right, so let's go into that. Where's the clip? Let's go into that. Okay, is it a retweet? No.
If you care about sustainability, climate change, would you do those things? Because we can see here, William and Kate, they've decided to fly commercial.
What? Wait. Kate under... I thought I paused it. Kate under fire as royal fans slam her pointless helicopter visit. The Princess of Wales visit to the Royal Naval Station and Uvestonish is branded pointless, while she is also criticized for using a royal helicopter. So there's that. You know what she remind me? Oh, that was this year, February 23. The other one.
You can see here, William and Kate, they've decided to fly commercial. That is what you call a good lesson to us all if you want us to follow in your footsteps.
What? How many people in the UK could afford to, charter, use helicopter for their taxi kind of thing? What? She looked like Snooki though, in a way. Come on, play. Just with the thing. I'll just let it play for you guys, but I'm done with it. These people are crazy. 2021.
Just We're talking about security. It's not just about comfort.
Yeah, but William and Kate, who, to be honest, are royals and are more relevant and probably more of a security risk. They are happy to get on. They're happy to get on commercial flights.
Oh my God. I don't know. These people have no shame. It's sad. And these are the people. She is one of raindrop. These are what I call.
So why can't Harry and Meghan do the same and follow in their footsteps?
Oh my God. These are the raindrop that's creating tsunamis over there. If these people will just stick with their moral, well, I don't know. If she doesn't have moral, how could she stick to one? I don't know. Let me leave her alone. Baggage for God. That's all I know. Okay, next tweet. Royal experts are crying about Duchess Meghan's memoir, which does not exist. I post this on my community board. These people are crazy. Oh my Lord. There was another version of this image where there was a face, a reflection on the mirror here, and I compare it with Princess Diana's, what do you call this, silhouette kind of thing. I don't see it in this picture. Alright, laughing my ass off. These people are truly crazy. They can't live in peace. They have to find something to whine about. Okay, last month, a phantom won for a seat that was already filled. This month, an imaginary book. Wonder what they're making up next week. Let me leave that alone. Let's move on. I still have more tweets to share with you. These people are fully crazy. Okay, so that's this here. This one I just saw. I don't know what it is about. Knives Out 3 YouTuber war. If this is what anti-Sussex YouTubers are saying about each other publicly, imagine what's going on behind the scene. Okay, it's 1 minute and 18 seconds. What is that?
Trevor, go and watch. Please go and watch. she did last night with Paula Makatakovic. So I went and watched it, and I was stunned. I was stunned, and I just thought, this is my opinion, I just thought, you drama queen bitch. That's all I thought. That's in my head. Okay, I know I've said it out loud, and I don't. And I'll tell you why.
Wait a second. What is she wearing? She's wearing a tiara? What in the name? But okay, she feels good. That's all matter. But my goodness.
He did a live, and Paula accused Sue Smith. Sue Smith said about it was me, Paula, and because of that I lost 700 subscribers, and I don't think what she's done is good. I'm like, really? I mean, wow. I mean, I just thought, wow, really? I mean, I was a little bit taken back by that, because whenever Sue Smith did her live, or did her video, or whatever, she didn't mention Paula M. She just said someone called Paul or something, and she clarified it. So I got a little bit annoyed about that. I don't like how certain YouTubers use other YouTubers for clickbait and for likes, and I've been the brunt of it before with her. So, I don't like how she goes about things. I don't like people that make up stories. Right? There's enough shit out there with the royal family.
But the thing is, YouTube, I think it's making way for these royal rats who can no longer make money off of their nonsense, so they're gonna spew their nonsense on YouTube. So YouTube is clearing the way with the positive Sussex channels like mine. I have Pt1 demonetized. It's still over there, tons of videos there, and this is the backup channel. Yeah, sooner or later they will come for this, and there's a possibility at some point most of my videos will be going on Patreon. Okay, so let's read this. This is what happens when the money dries up. I saw Knives Out and got super excited. I love those movies. Then it turned out you were toying with Katie's emotions. There's that, yeah. Okay, my deepest apologies, kiddies. Okay, who is Paula person? Paula M. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, next tweet. Me, when people think Baby Deranger's rants are for real. Sometimes there's that baby making that funny, weird face as a GIF, and then she will write something, whatever is happening of the day. So this is the thing here. The Derangers think that when she posts tweet with that, they think it's real. I'm like, really? I think there's my comment here. Okay, OMG, is that still happening? There's the laugh. Yes. There's me here. Is the tea of the day. Laughing my ass off. Let them take it face value. Let's see how they sound taking Baby Derangers on national TV. That would be awesome. Baby Derangers will be famous. Sussex Wide will have endless worth of laughter. I say yes. Baby D is real. Laughing my ass off. Okay, I fix myself here. Famous. There's a laugh. I can't. Alright, more comment. Let's move on. I'm almost an hour here. So I'm done. I have, you know what, let me do it while I see it. Okay, I just made a switch up. I was gonna say I'm done with royals, but there's one royal I just padded. Luckily I saw it. Okay, so that's this here. Okay, this is the happiest I've seen Charlene in years. Alright, so I guess she was at the rugby championship or final, whatever it was. Alright, so there she is here. Okay, I think it was South Africa, and I think in England or something like that. She's very happy. At least she's still, wow. Because I think she used to swim or something like that. She went into the Olympic. Look at her face here. My goodness. I was like, she's with her people. And that's why I thought she was. The game was taking place in Africa, but some squaddies correct me and said no, it was in France. And then there's some tweet I read in this video that says it was in France. Wow. Look at her here. Look at how the husband is looking at her. My goodness, they force her against her will in some shape or form. My humble opinion, I don't know. But she didn't want to be with him though. But whatever. I hope she find her happiness. Okay, so there's me here. Okay, she's with her people. My first thought wasn't it in South Africa? South Africa rugby game in France, but yes, surrounded by her South African people. Okay, so that's what it is. Okay, and I put a like in it. Okay, so there's 2 comments. Who else is saying? Okay, no, it's at the Rugby World Cup in France. Okay, so these were the people. I read them already, so they corrected me. Okay, there's something happening here. Please look at the way the man is looking at her. There is something's on in his mind. Her husband. Okay, she was living the moment, I believe. I think so too. She looks great. This is someone I'm sure you will be happy if your country wins. So I think that's what it is. That's what it is. But other things, there's different layers that's happening here. Okay, she says something that photographer, magazine, etc. specifically publish pictures of her where she looks sad. They'll ignore all other moments, emotion she may have shown, and publish the sad one with some imaginary sad stories. Okay, I honestly get Diana type of vibe around her. These calls are very similar. Yeah, I think so too. Knowing her dubious, unscrupulous, mendicious, manipulating, and evil Western media are, I believe her 100%. Look at how they report on Harry and Meghan, Beckham, the Israel-Palestine conflict. Okay, this picture right here, Albert is like, who this? Yeah, it's kind of funny with that caption. It's true. Okay, she hasn't been photographed smiling in forever. Glad she is smiling. Alright, let's read some more and then move on. I agree, she looks so healthy and happy, like she's in a good place. Okay, meanwhile, hubby is looking at her like he isn't happy she's having a great time. I've never liked this man. Okay, and she looks good and relaxed, so happy for her. I hope she is healing well. Okay, she loves her home country. I think so too. That's what happened here. Okay, I thought the same thing. Agreed. Glad she looks good. I worry about her. Yeah, there was a time I wanted to do a video about her. About 2 years ago, I started looking into it. I was seeing a lot of things, but some of the things to back up my to sum up my understanding of what was happening, every videos were in French, so I wanted to make sure I understand what was saying to back up some of my humble opinion. I have plenty of humble opinion videos, but sometimes I have videos to back up my claim, but with hers I did not have. I mean, maybe they were, but they were in French, so I can really cut in certain part to say this is what I mean by when I say certain things and things like that. So I just left that alone, and I just hope God protect her in some shape or form. All right, next tweet.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.